Hello students, myself Dr. Arvind Kumar Rajput. Today I am going to teach you combustion from chapter Combustion and Fossil Fuels. We know that there are numerous types of chemical reactions. A chemical reaction is any process by which the atoms of one or more substance are rearranged to form different substances. A combustion reaction is also a chemical reaction and it can be defined as a chemical reaction that produces heat and energy, heat and light when a substance burns in the presence of oxygen. For example, burning wood or coal in a fire, C plus O2 gives CO2 and heat, and like this methane burns in air forming carbon dioxide, water and heat. A lighted match is another example of a combustion reaction. Burning coal qualifies as a combustion reaction because coal transfers from a solid element to a vapor during the process. All these are the examples of combustion reaction. One more example of combustion reaction is fireworks are a smaller example of combustion. When the end of a sparkler or firework is lit, heated chemicals react with oxygen in the atmosphere to produce heat and light that transpires as colorful displays. Okay, we need combustible substance for combustion. What is combustible substances? Substance that undergo the process of combustion are called combustible substance. It means that those substances that catch fire are called combustible substance. Example of combustible substance are paper, wood, LPG and kerosene, etc. And the substance that do not undergo the process of combustion, that is those substances that do not catch fire even in the presence of oxygen, are called non-combustible substances. We can take the example of non-combustible substances as water, stone and glass. Now we will see the types of combustion. Types of combustion. The first is rapid combustion. The combustion in which the gas burns rapidly and provides or produces heat and light is called rapid combustion. Burning of a piece of paper, LPG and CNG are the examples of rapid combustion. The second is spontaneous combustion. The combustion in which no external heat is given, known as spontaneous reaction. It takes place its own. There is no required of any ignition. There is no need of ignition. It takes place itself. For example, burning of phosphorus used in the making of matchsticks. Making of matchsticks, burning of phosphorus used in the making of matchsticks is the example of spontaneous reactions, because there is no need of heat to burn the phosphorus. It burns itself. So it is the good example of spontaneous combustion. The third is complete combustion. The type of combustion that takes place in a sufficient amount of oxygen is known as complete combustion. There is an adequate supply of oxygen. There is a sufficient amount of oxygen to complete this combustion. So this is called complete combustion. The products obtained during complete combustion are water, carbon dioxide, heat and light. And the fourth one is incomplete combustion. The type of combustion that takes place in a insufficient amount of oxygen or air. That is, there is a deficiency of oxygen. There is a deficiency of oxygen. The type of combustion that takes place in an insufficient amount of oxygen is known as incomplete combustion. And the products obtained during the incomplete combustion are soot, water, carbon monoxide and light. What do you mean by soot? The soot means a deep black powdery or flaky substance consisting largely of amorphous carbon. Now we will see the conditions necessary for combustion. There are some conditions, essential conditions which required for combustion. The first is presence of combustible substance. Combustion takes place only if a combustible substance is present. For example, wood, paper and kerosene are combustible substance. Wood, paper and kerosene are the combustible substance. And presence of oxygen. Oxygen is required for combustion. The process of combustion will take place only in the presence of oxygen. If there is no oxygen, the combustion will not take place. No substance can burn without the presence of oxygen. Oxygen is must for combustion. And third is reaching ignition temperature. What is ignition temperature? The lowest or minimum temperature. The lowest or minimum temperature at which a combustible substance starts burning in the presence of air is called its ignition temperature. Combustible substance must reach a specific temperature before they start burning. No substance can burn without reaching its ignition temperature. And the ignition temperature of every substance is different. For example, the ignition temperature of white phosphorus is 30 to 35 degrees centigrade and ignition temperature for wood is 250 to 300 degrees centigrade. The substance that have a very low ignition temperature, and catch fire easily are known as inflammable substance. Alcohol, kerosene, LPG, nylon fibers and petrol all are the example of inflammable substances. So these are the three main necessary conditions for combustion: presence of combustible substance, presence of oxygen, because oxygen is a supporter of combustion, and reaching ignition temperature. So today I have taught you about combustion, combustible substance, non-combustible substance, type of combustion and conditions necessary for combustion. In the next class, I will explain the activity first to prove that some substances are combustible and some are not. Okay?